Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going straight across to Ariel Whitman, who's the op-ed editor and senior reporter at the Globes. He's joining us on the broadcast. He's joining us from a bunker in Israel. Ariel, thank you very much. I hope you, your family and friends are all safe. Can I ask you what is happening around you, if you can hear explosions, because Iran has said that they are going to retaliate with all their force, and reports coming in telling us that they are actually hitting targets where you are.
Well, we've heard numerous explosions over the past few hours around where I am. I'm near Tel Aviv. We've had a few injured people right now that I can confirm. One woman just died, but not from the missile itself. She died running to the shelter and she slipped and fell, an elderly woman. And last night, another woman died from the missile itself in Tel Aviv. Other than that, right now, it seems that they're hitting certain areas. A lot of their weapons seem to be not exploding. For example, not too far from where I am, an entire missile fell on the floor and people just walked by and saw this giant sort of pipe in the middle of the street. And now near Jerusalem, another missile fell and broke part of the highway between Jerusalem and Bet Shemesh, for those who know Israel. But so far, it doesn't seem that anyone has been really, like, there's no mass casualty events here so far, thank God. It's a weird thing. Everybody's in the shelters and everybody is pretty on high spirits, pretty much. I was actually surprised by that. People are singing and dancing. I spoke with some of the military people here in the morning. They say that the results so far are better than they expected. The amount of senior people they've been able to take out is something they themselves did not expect. They say that the Iranians were surprised in a place where they shouldn't have been by the amount of weaponry that was coming into the area. They should have been better prepared for what was happening. And they weren't. So many people of their top echelons died, including the supreme leader. So from that point of view, everyone here is pretty happy, and people are listening to the orders, and that's why they're staying safe.
Ariel, I understand that this conflict is, of course, not new to you, and the situation you find yourself in right now is a situation that is not new to you or the people of Israel. We completely understand that. But the pictures that have been coming to us from the Middle East seem to suggest that there has been a major escalation, and this escalation is not stopping anytime soon. Can I ask you if you have a view on how long you think this is going to last? Because Iran has made it very clear they are not giving up without a fight.
Well, I'll tell you what people here are saying, because when you ask people in Israel how long, either in the government or in the military, how long will this go on? So usually they'll give you the answer. The official answer is however long it takes. But the question is, what is the objective? What are we trying to do in Iran? So if we're just trying to weaken the regime, then we can finish off in a few days and they'll come to an agreement because they want it to stop us because we're destroying them, and everything will be okay. But if the objective is to actually decapitate the regime and bring in a new era with a new regime in Iran, then it might take a little longer. It all depends on what we're trying to do and what President Trump is willing to do, because the question is, if there won't, so far it seems there haven't been any American casualties, thank God. But if there are, will he, pressure from at home in the U.S.? Will that make him want to pull back a little bit? Those are the big questions that we don't know. And I'm sure that the more Israel is successful in taking out infrastructure of the regime in Iran and top leaders, the more the appetite here will grow to go all the way. Okay. So it's like a catch-22. The more people see you're successful, the more they want you to do more.
Ariel, thank you very much for joining us. Keep safe. I hope your family continues to be safe as well. Thank you very much. I don't want to extend this conversation because I don't want your battery to die. So thank you very much for joining us. Benjamin.